Hello, I'm Joan Buckley, creator of Celestial Club, and I'm popping on this morning to talk about how we stay calm in times of stress. There's a lot happening out there in the world, and if we listen to the news, it can be quite frightening. And fear is contagious. One person feels that they can pass it on to another, and it starts to magnify. So we're looking at ways of how can we hold our center, how can we stay calm in those times of stress. So a couple of things firstly on how I hold my own center. When we read the news or we listen to the news, we can get triggered emotionally by what's been shared with us. So the first thing is to find a way to listen that triggers you the least. And what I mean by that is, if I listen to the news being spoken and I hear people's stories, I can get very upset because I'm a sensitive person and I can feel what the other people are feeling when they're talking about their distress. So for me, I need to read the news. I read the headlines online or I read them on my phone. But I don't generally listen to the news because it has a bigger impact on me. Now, it may be different for you, so it's trying to find a way so you can stay informed, but in a way that suits you the best. Many people who listen to videos and lives like this are sensitive people, so you need to honor that sensitivity in these times. The second thing is, how much are you listening? How on are you, whether it's the news or reading your phone, YouTube, listening to other people talk about what's happening and what might happen. You need time stepping back from it. Maybe set your intention for today that you'll check 3 times at the most for the headlines. You see how often we check and check and check. And when we step back and say, I'm going to check less today, you really notice how often we're watching for bad news. And it is the bad news we're looking for. When we're checking the headlines these days, we want to see, is there more virus cases in our country? Are they happening near our homes? Are they happening in our schools, our children's school? We're looking for bad news. So it's important to stay informed, but to limit it as well, so you have quiet time and you have time to step back. And a process I find helps me is to pull my energy in, to really focus on myself, to connect to my spiritual team. And when I've done that, I'm in a pace in real stillness. Then I open back up to the world. So let's do that right now. And you can repeat this anytime you need to find that place of stillness or fear is taking over. So taking a nice, slow, deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just really connecting to the breath now. When we focus on the breath, we have to pull all our attention onto ourselves. Feel the air moving in, expanding your chest and moving out. Nice and deep and slow. And on each out-breath, mentally say, relaxing and letting go. And feel your body softening. Just sinking into the chair. Letting the stress and the tension go. Notice anywhere you're holding your body really tight. We tend to bring tension into our muscles when we're worried or stressed or fearful. So notice where that tension is. Notice all those muscles in your forehead just relaxing down. We often frown and really hold tight in our face when there's tension. So just relax all those muscles. Letting your shoulders drop down. Your arms relax. Sinking your body and your back into the chair. And letting your stomach go. Your legs getting heavier on the floor. Really just winding down and relaxing now. Trusting that all is well. And calling in your angels and your guides now. Feel them coming in a beautiful circle around you. They're here to love and support and guide you. And they can really help us feel a level of safety when we're noticing so much fear around us. So feel them. Feel their light cascading down and around you. And I want you now to imagine that all the parts of you that are moving out there in the world, whether it's connecting to the news or worrying about people in a different country, or whether something's going to get to here, get to my home, I want you to imagine all those parts just pulling into yourself now. Bring them all in. Pull your attention fully in to yourself. And just for a moment, we disconnect from the collective energies. We connect just to ourselves, our higher self, and our spiritual team. So feel that pull, feel it all coming in. Bring your attention in and your energy with it. Right back to this moment. And feel the safety in that. You, here in this moment, wrapped in the love of your angels and guides. Trust that you are guided to what you need. Trust that you are safe and loved and supported in every moment. And feel your body relaxing more and more in that safety. Letting go. Letting yourself be loved and supported. And when you feel that calm, rest in it for as long as you need. So you can rest in it for 5 minutes and feel rejuvenated and ready to go out in the world again. And other times it takes a lot longer. So take the time you need. There is nothing more important than feeling well yourself. And when you do feel well, you bring that light back into the world, back into your family, back out when you move about again. And when you feel that place of deep stillness and comfort, then you can open up your energy again. Then you can shine your beautiful light and let it out back in the world. And see how different that feels when we come from that place of stillness. The external world is exactly the same as when we started here. But we can feel such a different place in it. And this is how we navigate in times of stress, in times of fear. We connect to ourselves. We rely on our strength and the strength of our spiritual teams. And we trust that all is well, and that we'll be guided to anything we need to do for our own well-being. That little voice within is heard in the stillness. So now we offer our deepest love and gratitude to our angels and guides and all who are here supporting us at this moment. And we ask for divine blessings for the world. We ask the angels and light beings to blanket the world with light right now, that all may unfold in beautiful and safe and glorious ways for the highest good of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, and so it is. May you be blessed.